Hey guys. August love story here. We real late to the party, but we're gonna talk about Ready to Love, season 10, episodes 7 and 8. Episode 7 was titled Meet the Exes. Episode 8 was titled My Man, My Man, My Man's BFF. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell. So, we usually start, because we're out of practice for this.
Right.
First off, let's start off. I'm going to give y'all a little catch up. Episodes 1 through 6, we kept saying when it went down for this little random 3-month hiatus that we would record. We did not. So don't ask for them because they're not going to come.
Yeah.
There will be no 1 through 6. We just jumping in at episode 7 as if it's fresh.
Hey,
So,
like it's a brand new episode.
well,
or
new season.
Brand new season.
So starting off on episode 7.
So wait. Episode 6, they left us with a big cliffhanger.
What was the big cliffhanger?
We didn't know who got sent home, and then they said, "Okay, we'll be back in the summer.
It's almost fall.
We'll be right back." Type of thing, man. But go ahead.
Who got sent home?
Fritz got sent home,
Okay.
which we knew that. We knew he was gonna be sent home. Fritz was terrible.
I don't even remember who Fritz was.
Fritz was the guy that was into, is it polyamory or polygamy? One of the two. But he was, that's what they kept getting. And then the girl Sahara was feuding with him. That's Fritz.
He did.
With the little bang thing, man.
The bang.
Yeah. And Eddie was sent home too. You remember Eddie? Eddie was the tall guy who wanted his woman to cook and clean.
Tall guy, curly hair.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, you right. Okay. So episode 7, we sent home Shanice. Shanice was Miss Nudity, right?
Oh, you started with on the back end.
Yeah, I start on the back end. We always start on the back end.
Yeah, Shanice got sent home. Yeah, she was the one with the body art.
Okay, so Shanice got sent home on episode 7, and on episode 8, we sent home Naeem. Now, I'm still trying to figure out how it took them 8 episodes to send Naeem home. So let's go back to the beginning.
I was going to say, who is Naeem? But I got you.
Naeem is 5 kids, 3 baby mamas.
Yeah, I don't even know why he did this show.
I was like, you got to meet your women organically.
Right, like, I get Naeem probably is a nice guy. All of these things, all these qualities. And I don't immediately think because you have a lot of kids that you are immediately eliminated from the dating pool.
Mm-hmm.
But a show like this, I don't believe it to be.
They look for any reason to eliminate you.
Right.
If you got kids and I don't, it's really easy for me to be like, nah.
Right.
If you got baby mama baggage, you like, nah. Okay, so let's start back at the top of episode 7. So this was the Meet the Exes episode. So every season they have the one gender or the other bring their exes on a date with their potentials. Now, the reason that I have a problem with that is because, first off, when I stop talking to somebody, they die in my mind. I can't dig up people from the dead to present to them for you to be like, tell me about her. Now, the people that have been in these situations, I know Angie, I believe it was Angie was one for certain who brought her her child's father.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get to a place of co-parenting and nobody hates each other anymore, that's probably going to be the best representative of like, I have to deal with this person in the present, but I also know about them at their core.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It just didn't work out for whatever reason.
Right.
So Angie let Hussein meet her son's father. But she also went on a date with
Cam
and was like, nah, you can't meet my son's father. And I was like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I was wondering what's the difference, or what was her reasoning
So
and the difference between them.
the reason that she gave was that she and Hussein had deeper conversations, and she just felt like that was a step that she was ready to take with him.
Yeah.
Whereas she was not ready to take that step with Cam.
Mm-hmm.
Made zero sense to me, but Cam felt the way about it, and I too would have felt the way about it, because you could have been in a position where you invited I can't remember which guy it was, but one of the guys had like 3 women on a date with his friend.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you can do that with your friend, you could absolutely do that with an ex.
Yeah, I think for Cam's meeting, she shouldn't have come empty-handed.
Mm-hmm.
It should have been a friend or family member, somebody to, vouch for her.
The one
basically.
that you never got with, but y'all liked each other back in the day.
Somebody to vouch for her if the Cam thing was real. I didn't believe that her.
It just sounded good.
Yeah,
it keeps me on the show.
Right. Oh, I got a love interest with Cam, but this came out of nowhere. Y'all had one conversation, maybe 2.
So that's my big thing. I was talking to my mom about this today. For me, the best season of Ready to Love was the one where they went to the resort.
Yeah.
Because we didn't get to have all of these we've been texting conversations, because the camera crew was there for everything and was trying to catch all the interactions. Yeah. So moving on from Angie and Hussein's date, Kiara had her best friend that she tried to date meet Jay. Now, this guy's name was Jules. Jules is 9 years older than Kiara. And low key, I don't even know why she still has him like as a person that's in her phone.
Yeah.
Because when he said you didn't meet her as a humble servant.
Yeah, he was just using all the wrong words.
No, he meant what he said.
No, I'm just saying he was like like he meant what he said, but he was just using the wrong words.
He met her like, and when nephew Tommy was talking about, like when they went back to the men's lounge to have the conversation, when he brought it up, he was like, he knew her when she was 9.
Right. Like that's the weird thing for me. It's like he's 9 years older than her, and he talking about I waited.
That sounds really strange.
It's weird.
Because even if, like, they said they met at church, if you was 18 and then you started talking to this girl, like, not 18, like, if you was 27 and she was 18, that's a lot of years.
Yeah. Like I can understand if she was 21, 22 years old and y'all, like, you knew her and y'all started dating when she got in her 20s, even though you're 30 at this point.
I'm still gonna say like 25.
No, I'm just saying, like, regardless of anything, it's like whenever y'all start dating or whatnot, that's what you talk about. But you don't bring up, I knew her when she was 9 and I waited on her. Like, no, bruh. Like, something's wrong. Something's wrong.
Delete him out of your phone, girl.
And then the way he called her a servant,
he said that she was materialistic. He was basically saying that Jay was meeting the new and improved version of her.
Yeah.
And he got basically the ugly duckling Coke bottle version of her. And once she hit her glow up, she didn't want him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah.
Like it just didn't work out. But he admitted on their little part that he still like her.
That was very evident.
Right. And I was like, bro, like she picked the wrong person to be on here with her too. I just couldn't get over the 9-year thing and him saying that, he waited. I was like, bro, you're a pedophile. I'm sorry. It's like, that's weird. And even though they're grown now, just how you presented it was weird.
Next we had Francisco meet up with Shanice and her ex-boyfriend Augie. Augie was her boyfriend from college. And it seemed like things were going okay until Augie asked him about his other connections.
Mhm.
And he said that Tay was one of his other connections. And she was like, "Oh yeah, Tay's cute." And he was like, "No, Tay is beautiful."
Yeah.
And she was like, "How dare he talk about another woman in front of me?"
Yeah, I didn't think that was played right on both sides. I don't think that he should have corrected her and said she's beautiful.
But Tay is beautiful.
She is. She's very pretty. She's a very pretty girl.
Like, no hate on Shanice, because I don't think that Shanice is unattractive.
Yeah.
But I also feel like acknowledging that Tay is pretty or more than cute
Mhm.
is also not a dig at you.
Yeah.
Because two things can be true.
That's true.
I can be attractive and Tay can be attractive.
Mhm.
And my level of beauty does not diminish her level of beauty, regardless of if you like her and me too.
Right.
I feel
And
like that's where the problem
And that's
lies.
what I was thinking about too. I was like, because you have to balance so many people and more than one person of I'm liking you and you liking me type of thing. It's like, okay, you're not balancing that well, because you have to be able to say, yes, she's beautiful, but you are too.
Mhm.
You know, you have to make both people comfortable
Mhm.
around, while you're around, because you have to
He didn't
truly.
say she's I feel like it would have been a bad idea for him to be like just as beautiful as you, because that would have gotten back to Tay.
Yeah.
Basically anything that was said would
Yeah,
have gotten back
I
to
just
Tay.
think personally I never would have said anything. If she was calling her ugly, I would have said, "No, I don't think she's ugly." But her calling her cute, I would have left it at that. Him putting the emphasis on beautiful, I don't think it was necessary. You can look at her and tell that she's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't hard, but just putting the emphasis on the beauty of her while you're on the date with one other girl, I don't think that's the best move in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
So ultimately she got sent home, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading my notes and I put a sentence that belonged with this Francisco Shanice situation with Sahara.
Oh, okay.
Basically, I put they brought up Tay and Cisco's other connection. We've already crossed that bridge.
Yeah.
Next we saw Sahara. I don't remember who she went on a date with. Cam, but her ex wasn't there. She said that the ex that she was the closest with had passed away, and asked me anything, I'm an open book.
Man, she's just too. She's too sharp on the edge. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely had an issue when was it Cam that she went out on a date with and he saved her from elimination? And she was like really upset about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was
and
like,
he was like,
why are you taking this out on me? Like, I saved you. Cam is the only person that's keeping her on this show.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like, don't treat him that way.
Yeah.
If your plan or your goal is to stay, but if you're ready to go home, by all means, keep doing what you're doing.
I don't understand how she's still on the show.
I don't either.
Because everybody has a somebody else, I think.
Right. Next there was Rose, who brought Kaylin, her ex, to meet Hussein and Cam. Basically the only story that they could tell about Rose, or Kaylin could tell about Rose, was that Rose is too caring. And they're like, it's gotta be something else.
Yeah, he wasn't giving an honest, it's like he still was cool with her and wanted to. I don't think he just didn't have anything bad to say about her.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked more so of a cover up than the truth.
Mm-hmm. Rose concerns me a lot because She's a person who has had a lot of miscarriages. I don't know what's a lot, but I know it's more than one. And she's talking about what if she wanted to be pregnant again? How would that feel for these guys who don't have children and could potentially want a child? And one of the guys was like, "Oh, you can have a surrogate." She's like, "I don't believe in that, and I can't believe you believe in that." I'm like, surrogacy is real. Like, what? It's not the tooth fairy. Yeah, it's not something to believe in.
I'm like, if you can't hold the baby, man, then and somebody want to have a baby, if they can afford it, then by all means, go ahead.
But people should also think about the fact that everybody is not able to bear children.
Yeah.
Whether it's some men not being able to fertilize an egg or some women being able to carry the child.
Mm-hmm.
It happens every day. And that's something that I think that this is a little bit early to be having the conversations about it. Because I don't even know if you like each other or not. But it's definitely a conversation that should happen. Before we decided to have kids, that was a conversation of what would our steps be should we not be able to make children together?
Mm-hmm.
Would it be a surrogate? Would it be adoption? Like, what would the options be? Or would we just be a childless couple? But it's conversations that you got to have.
Hussein said it felt like he was trying to sell them a new car. Mm-hmm. I was like, dang, yeah, that's what it looked like.
Don't have much to write about Tay. Tay's ex couldn't come, so Cisco and Khalil talked about her and I guess her.
Yeah.
Did you write any notes for that?
No, snoring was a turn off to her being distant and her not being heard.
Mm-hmm.
The question of how often they were having sex came up. Outside of that, I didn't have nothing for them.
Cam, I put that Angie wouldn't let Cam meet her ex like Hussein. She had a separate date with Hussein. And then they talked about why her last relationship didn't work out. And she said it's because it seems like she didn't need him. And she said that it's very difficult for her to allow a man to, I guess, lead.
Yeah.
Was the verbiage that she used. She's like, she's used to handling everything on her own. And she doesn't know how to let a person. I was like, well, that makes you alone. So you don't have to do something different for a different result.
I never understood while she was saying that. I was like, what is this thing of leading, right? Because I didn't get the part where she was talking about she can't allow somebody to lead. If you guys are working together, it's not a clear thing of leading.
Mm-hmm.
It's just existing. Exist around each other and see if that works for you.
I guess I don't get it, right? Like, I'm with you on that page. Like, I don't understand exactly what it is that she's having the issue or the concern about happening.
Yeah.
Like, are you afraid that something's going to go right without it being your idea?
Yeah, I don't like.
Are you afraid that it's going to go wrong?
Yeah.
Because it was somebody else's idea? Because there has to be something in life that you allow somebody else to have control over. Like, whatever it may be. Yeah. It's got to be something in life that somebody else has control over.
Yeah, I just don't really know what it is that she's looking for or that she's missing, but it is what it is.
Deona met with Khalil and Naeem. My question was, how is Naeem still there? That's the gentleman that has. I'm gonna try to get pictures for everybody to put in this.
Oh, okay.
Naeem is the one that has the 5 kids and 3 baby mamas. Deona's ex didn't show up, and she said that her ex would tell them that she's a runner. So basically, when the times get tough,
she out of there.
Deona gets to going.
She's out of there.
Which is just very strange for people that want to be in a relationship. It's like, I feel like Ready to Love, much like Married at First Sight, picks people that are ready for a camera and not ready for a relationship.
Yeah.
But we also have had less success in 10 seasons of Ready to Love than we did in Married at First Sight.
Yeah.
And then that episode 7 ended with Cisco and Shanice going on an elimination date. Cisco sending Shanice home. Even after she did her nudity body painting with him, she still got sent to the house. And then Cam took Angie on the date, but she was able to stay. But he did let her know that he felt a way about not meeting her ex-boyfriend. Because that was the assignment. Episode 8 was my man's BFF. So Kiara and Jay met with Jay's friend Aaron. They talked about his 11-year relationship and that he was a committed person. And I was like, okay, 18. I mean, he was like 17, 18 when he got with this girl, and he did 11 years.
Yeah.
So his entire 20s was with her, right? The issue that I have with that is that you're not going to spend 11 of my good years, even if it's my 20s. You're not going to spend 11 of my good years and I walk out of it. Like, and I stayed. Like, people can get divorced, but like, I just feel like 11 years, it should have been some commitment more than just you, my boyfriend. And maybe that's because I look at it from a different vantage point of a person that feels like we're just not going to be together to be together. And some people do want to do that, but it's like, where's the commitment beyond you're my boyfriend?
Yeah. I don't really have a lot to say about them. It's
both of them have 2 kids.
Yeah.
So Kiara has 2 kids, Jay has 2 kids. They was like, they'll be the Brady Bunch.
Black Brady Bunch. I don't see an issue with them. And that's my thing. It's like y'all have essentially picked each other, you know, and it's nothing inherently wrong with you guys. You know. I am curious to see what happens when they go on this retreat, because she got mad at him, but
the retreats always leave somebody like big mad.
Yeah.
For whatever
the
reason.
retreats are worth watching.
Yeah. Somebody always ends up big mad. Tay met up with Cisco and 2 of his line brothers. During this conversation, they were talking about Cisco and how he fell on hard times. And Cisco said he was hurt by the fact that she thought that he should have a car. And I was like, I don't understand where the hurt comes from, because is that not normal?
Like, personally, I feel like certain things should take precedent over other things. And your well-being, taking care of yourself, should be number one. And then everything else can come out.
Well, he started off this show with he's living like in a rooming house.
Yeah.
He don't have a car. And I was like, you live in a rooming house and you don't have a car. Why are you hurt by the fact that she would think that a man your age would have a car?
Right.
Now, I get it. I'm not sure how mass transportation is in Philly. I've never been to Philly, right? I've been through Philly, but not to Philly. So I don't have a recollection of that. I know that people here in Atlanta have no car and they use the MARTA to get around, and Ubers for things beyond the MARTA line. And I get that that's a thing, but I always think about how excessively hard that would make a lot of things for me. Like even something as simple as my daughter's school being a few minutes away. If I have to go pick her up from school, I would have to get an Uber to go get her and then get the Uber to bring me back home. or I'd have to walk. If you
Yeah.
got a sick kid, last thing you want to do is walk with them.
Right.
I get it in cities like New York City because typically the city thrives on public transportation. It gets the masses where they want to go.
Yeah.
I don't know about Philly, but I just feel like there shouldn't be a hurt.
Like, no, I think he should expect whatever people have to say.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it shouldn't be a surprise. It shouldn't be and stuff like that, because your situation is people your age aren't in the situation that you're in.
Correct.
That, I don't think he has kids or.
I don't think so either.
Like, I don't think he's been married.
I don't think so.
Or anything like that. So it's like your situation is special, and she likes you.
Mm-hmm.
She genuinely likes you, and that's a hard decision.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what am I gonna have to give for this man to be great, the great man that he can be?
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you're trying to focus on? And that's the thing for me. It's like, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
This show can help you out.
And if I'm not mistaken, she's a nurse. And if there's one thing I know about nurses, especially recently, like people that have been nurses in the last 5 years, is that is an easy way to make some money.
Yeah.
So, not to say that she's got to be rolling in money, because we don't know her circumstances, like, or where she works.
Yeah.
But we also know that when you're in a position where money is easier to make and jobs are easier to find, you do have the vantage point of, you should have this figured out by now.
Yeah, and I'm not saying anything about him, because we all know people come on tough times and things happen. All I'm saying is like your focus. I feel like his focus should be somewhere else, but you're on the show, so like whatever comes with it, you should be very open to it. Cisco, I like him.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact that he's on here. I like him with Tay, because I think he's a great guy. I just hope that the situation with his finances, because that's the thing, it's a security thing.
Mm-hmm.
That people look for, women especially look for security.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just curious to see where it goes and how it can go, for him. So
yeah. So I think this person's name was Nishay. Angie meets Nishay, who is Cam's friend. Rose and Sahara also show up. Sahara doesn't like that the other two ladies are there. And Angie makes sure to note that she doesn't like the word lead, because she doesn't know how to let a man lead. And I think that that's something that she needs to sit down and figure out within herself before she goes on to pursue another romantic relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying because a man needs to lead a relationship, but if it's triggering to hear that, and a lot of men put themselves, or we put ourselves in a position to say that a man should lead the household, whatever that looks like for your house, right? Because it has different connotations for different households.
Mm-hmm.
I think she needs to analyze why that's triggering for her to hear that and not like it. And what does she think leading is? Because I fear that she feels like someone saying letting a man lead means to let him control everything.
Yeah. And
that's not what it means. But it's just something she's gonna have to figure out.
You like, I don't know, but it's not right.
I wrote, Angie is gonna be alone because she doesn't want a man to make the best decisions for them. That was one of the things that Cam said. He was like, I just want to be able to make the best decisions for us when we're together, whatever that means. And for me, Artika, I'm not looking at that as a you telling me what to do, you leading the household, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. I think that if I am with anyone, whether it's romantic or platonic, that we should be making the best decisions for the group when we're together as a group. And two people makes a group. So it could be something as simple as, hey, we're not gonna go in this dark alley. That's the best decision for the group.
Yeah.
And is she gonna be like, you can't tell me what to do? Because that's what it feels like.
Right.
That's how her responses feel. And it's like, you need to figure out what's triggering about that.
Well, I think when we hear the word lead, let the man lead and all this and all that, it's something that we've heard before.
Mm-hmm.
And not thought processing behind it. Because back in the day, 50s, 60s, that's what me in 40s, 50s, and 60s. It's like this old mindset of how life used to be.
But I think that you have to sit down and look at what does that look like to you, because there are a lot of things in our household that are traditional male things, right? That I will do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're much more of a stickler about cleaning up than I am. And that's traditionally the woman's role, right?
Yeah.
So I think that you have to look at those things and be like, all right, this is something that I'm willing to let go of for the greater good, because it literally could just be that simple.
Yeah, like the big thing for me is best interest.
Mm-hmm.
You have to trust that the person that you're
That's
with.
a good word. That's a good phrase.
You have to trust the person that you're with makes decisions with your best interest.
Mm-hmm.
And the big word in that is trust.
Mm-hmm.
Trust that whatever decision that this person, male or female, boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever decision that they make, they're making it for the good of us,
right,
in our best interest.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think that's the way we need to look at relationships, and not a sense of the man leading.
Because what does that even mean?
What does that look like?
That's what I'm saying. What does it mean to you?
Right. It's like, if this man is trash, because we have some trash men in the world, if this man does not have your best interest, why would you let him lead?
Why would you be the person that be like, I'm all in, baby, for you?
Right. And
I'm going to listen to whatever you say goes. No, that's not what this is.
Right.
Like, but it is a matter of, you're an accountant. Why wouldn't I talk to you about the money things?
Yeah. Or me being an accountant and me showing you how to do something where you can do it, where it takes something else off my plate.
Mm-hmm. But still, you're the accountant and you're like, hey, you better with money than I am.
Mm-hmm.
You do that.
Yeah.
I think that the issue is the word lead. And she's got to figure that out within herself.
She's heard that and seen it, and she has to get. I think what she said. I think she said it with Hussein or somebody, but she got to get out of her head that it's not okay for her to do certain things. Like, yeah, you got to do things and realize you got a partner, but there goes the best interest thing. Like, I'm not just gonna do things for myself, but allow somebody else to do things. Like, if somebody say, hey, would you like to go out to eat with me? And you be like, nah, I'm gonna go out by myself. Like, what sense does that make? Allow somebody to take you out to eat.
She's got to figure that out internally.
So.
Next up, Deona and Tay meet with Khalil and his friend. His friend was his roommate from back in the day.
Deona was like, nah. This just ain't gonna work for me.
She said that one of the things that was very strange.
Oh, no, I'm thinking about Naeem.
Yeah, she said Naeem wasn't gonna work for her. One of the things that she said was she doesn't need to know where her man is every day. And we don't mean like every waking hour of the day, but she was like, she don't need check-in, she don't need this, she don't need that. Tay was like, oh no, if we're in a relationship, a day is not gonna pass and I don't talk to you.
Right. I didn't understand her Deona. I didn't understand Deona saying that of what she didn't need, because I was like, if you're talking to somebody, that person is going to be interested in you, and you're going to text this person and call this person. You're going to talk to this person all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Not because you need to, because you want to.
From the day that you and I ran into each other the first time, like post-college, we have not gone a full 24-hour period without speaking to each other.
Yeah, right.
I don't understand why you don't need to know that this person is like what their well-being is. And she's a fireman, and I'm the daughter of a former fireman. You have a life or death job.
Mm-hmm.
You watch people like die every day. Giving a person some added reassurance that you're okay just by being like, hey, I had a really tough day at work today. I'm not feeling it.
Just for somebody.
Just to let them know.
Just for somebody to care about you enough to ask you what type of day you had, mm-hmm. or just want to be just interested in hearing about you.
You know, that's something funny. You did that a lot in the very beginning before I was your girlfriend.
What?
You would just be like, just checking to see how your day was going today. I would be like, stop texting me.
And then you text me how your day going.
Yeah.
Like, shut up.
I never said to stop texting me bar to you. But everything, I'm like, why you always asking me stuff? And I was like, maybe Deona is caught in that realm of her life, mm-hmm. where she thinks she wants somebody, but she really wants to be alone, or vice versa.
Yeah.
She thinks she wants to be alone, but she knows that it would be nice to have somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's all confusing.
Yeah, I don't know. What...
I just never tried to play the game with you, like, for real.
Yeah.
With the stop texting me.
Yeah, you told me that. I'd stop texting.
I know you would. I also said Deona put on this long wig for her confessional, and it's a no for me.
Oh, yeah.
You have anything else about Deona and Tay and Khalil?
Nah.
I'm gonna need these people's pictures to refresh my memory on who everybody is.
I know who everybody was, but it's like
I can visualize the women a lot
coming
better.
Out of nowhere. And to me, in my eyes,
I think Khalil be phone boning.
He probably does. Like, because it feels like all of a sudden everybody like Khalil.
I feel like Khalil is like, all right, you from 7 to 7:43. Hit her up at 7:45. We're gonna talk to about 8:15. And I'm telling everybody I'm going to bed. So they think I'm the last, like they the last one I talk to. But I got a long day tomorrow.
It'll be 4:30. Like, yeah, man, call it tonight.
Deona, what's up with you? That's funny. I just thought about this. I did this, and now the kids do this.
Yeah. I think I did.
You did that to TJ.
Did I?
Yeah.
No, I did it to one of our kids. I think I did it to Lily. Mm-hmm. And she did this.
Quad does it too.
Quad does this.
When they sit and they pretend to talk to each other, he be like, Quad's gonna be a phone boner. Naeem has his friend Yusuf meet Deona and Tay. Everybody was basically like, nah, this is not gonna work for me.
Yeah.
Because all they was talking about was the kids and the baby mamas and how there's too many personalities. And Yusuf was like, me and my wife got 7. And everybody was like, you and your wife.
Everybody was like 7.
But you and your wife got 7.
Man, it's I just feel bad for Naeem. Again, I think he's a great guy. I think he's probably a great guy.
I don't know.
I honestly don't know.
I can't tell because I can't get past the glaring issue of
you got 5 kids.
You got 5 kids, bro. Next, Rose met with Hussein and his friend.
And Angie. Angie.
This is what I said. I got that in my notes. I said she wants a better response time from Hussein because apparently she texts him and he don't text back. And then
because he said he was gonna see her that night.
Mm-hmm. And they started talking about the bedroom, and Angie walks in. Angie knew one of his friends, and everybody was like, "How you know?"
Right.
And she was like, "It is not like that.
Mm-hmm.
I have bartended some of his events because this man is poly as well."
Yeah.
And Angie was like, "Not for me." But I have bartended some of his events, so I wonder if he be having explicit content parties.
Yeah, he probably does.
And she be like,
And she bartended some of them. Yeah, that's probably what's going on.
So one of the things that his friend shared with him was that Hussein loves hard and he loves fast. And Rose said, "Me too." And then I don't know why his friend felt the need to say this, but his friend told Angie that Hussein has a high sex drive. And I was like, how he know?
Right. I was like, why would you bring that up?
Do he be at the parties too?
I was like, why would you bring that up? That's for him to say.
Right.
You know, out of all the things that you could say, you talk about this man's sex drive.
Well, if he be having the parties, Angie knows what that looks like. So
yeah. And Angie is Angie's freaky too. This whole episode, and the last one, she was talking about this one, she was talking about getting busy.
But
and that's a turnoff to Cam.
Yeah.
But she catch the right person, it's different.
Might be Hussein.
Maybe.
On the elimination day, Angie took Hussein and Tay took Naeem. Naeem got sent home because he got too many kids and too many baby mamas.
Yeah. Not enough love interest. And it wasn't strong enough for the 5 kids.
Because Deona and Tay was both like, no.
Yeah.
No, baby.
Because I don't think neither one of them have kids, dude.
They don't.
And she was like, yeah, if I added one, we'd already have a lot. So,
like, when you start thinking about he got 5 kids, he already has to have a 7-passenger vehicle.
Yeah.
If they
went on family vacation, they renting a Sprinter.
Right. Like, he got 5. Him makes 6.
Mm-hmm.
If he gets in a relationship with somebody with no kids, his car is full.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Like,
yeah.
What are we doing?
I don't know. I don't know. I was like, there couldn't be a better person than Naeem.
The pickings are always slim for men in these shows.
Yeah.
Married at First Sight be having to recruit. Ready to Love be having to recruit. I'm sure Pop the Balloon be recruiting. It's always more women looking for love than it is men looking for love, especially televised love shows.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. It's I expected him. I'm surprised he made it this far.
I was too.
But I didn't think he was gonna make it to the end, and maybe that's me being short-sighted. But I just didn't think.
No, first 2 episodes, I automatically assumed that Naeem was going home early and Sahara was going home early.
Yeah, Sahara, her attitude is terrible.
Sahara dodged going home like 4 episodes so far.
Yeah.
And we've only had 8 episodes. And 4 of them.
She actually got sent home and brought back.
Right. I'm saying, and like half and half, like if it's 8 episodes, 4 women have been eliminated and 4 men have been eliminated. How have you been at the bottom? I believe it really, honestly and truly has been 3 out of the 4 times.
Yeah.
If not 4 out of 4, she's been at the bottom. Like, she's tired of being at the bottom. But it's like, what are you doing on these dates that are making this not work for you?
I don't know. I think Cisco and Tay have the strongest bond within the whole show. And then
It's Hussein and everybody.
Yeah, everybody like Hussein.
Except for Hussein don't text back like he's supposed
Yeah, which
to.
I don't get. I don't see how he didn't see that was an issue. But you're also talking to a person that has to respond.
Mm-hmm.
I have to get it off my chest. Or if you say something, I have to respond back to you.
Mm-hmm. Tommy's the king of okay.
Right. For whatever reason I have to do. I can't just leave the message read.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have to, okay, got it.
It is.
Aye, Captain. All right.
It is.
I look forward to next week's or this week's or
it's this week.
Yeah, however you want.
This episode's just going out right before the episode comes on.
I look forward to it because I think they're going to the cabin.
I don't remember the preview for next week's episode.
The cabin's always the best episode to me.
Mm-hmm. I really wish, and I know it's difficult to find people that can pull that off with their jobs, but I really wish we could do another retreat.
Yeah, because they was there for a month, right?
I think they marketed it as a month, but it was really like 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, they was there for an extended amount of time.
What they did was they did all the COVID checks on them and the staff. They bought the food in, and it's like nobody's going home.
Yeah.
Nephew Tommy and his wife was there. All the people that worked, like that cooked the food, that did the camera crew, everybody was just there. Yeah. And I mean, that worked because I felt like there was no missing puzzle pieces to people's interactions and how did these two people get together or get cool or whatever it may be. But there was always missing puzzle pieces. Specifically, oh gosh, I can't remember what city it was, but it was one city where a guy had a pool party and invited everybody after Nephew Tommy said he didn't want them hanging out together outside of the show.
Season that was. I know what you're talking about.
And that's where the issue started. That's the one with the Camille and Cornelius that got married. I don't remember what city they were in.
Yeah. And we thought that the girl was kind of out there.
What do you mean?
Like she was crazy or something.
I still believe it.
Yeah. Anyway.
DC.
Yeah.
That's where it was. I just Googled Camille and Cornelius.
Anyway.
Anywho.
Get us out of here.
We done. Like the video.
Anywho, we done.
Comment down below. Let us know if there was someone else that you think should have gone home. I always enjoy when Nephew Tommy does a double elimination. So that'll be my question. If you could have double eliminated 2 women or 2 men, who would they have been? It would actually been the people that were in the bottom 2 on those respective episodes.
Yeah.
Hopefully I remember this question and hopefully we get this edited. See you guys on Saturday for Love Brew and
whenever we get the next episode out to
he said what he said. Bye, y'all.
Peace.